We're Brad and Shyla. A few weeks ago, we began a massive trip, from the tip of Baja all the way to Alaska. This week, we hit the halfway mark, but that's not all.
I have a surprise I've been keeping a secret from her for quite some time now.
Welcome to Trippin with Brad and Shyla. No! I didn't spill!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. Today's a very exciting day. Probably one of the biggest days of my life. Hopefully of Shyla's life too. I have a surprise I've been keeping a secret from her for quite some time now. I don't think she's near, so I plan on proposing tonight, and I'm very excited for it. It's been a long time in the making because we've been together for almost 8 years now, and probably should have done this a few years ago. Shouldn't have waited this long. I think this will be a good place to do it. Being surrounded by all of Shyla's friends means a lot to her, so that's the plan for today. So stick around. It's going to be an exciting day.
This camping trip marks the first annual Friends Group camping trip. We didn't film a ton during hanging around camp, but Brad had an idea in his head of how he wanted this video structured. Turned out, it was all for the surprise. Welcome back, you guys. This weekend, we are on the California coast camping with our good friends. We're camping in Emerald Forest near Patrick's Point. Today we're gonna go exploring in Fern Canyon, which if you haven't seen our first video, Fern Canyon, we'll link that up right up above me. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to go, and it's right on the beach too, so we're gonna check that out as well. We spent most of the weekend around the campfire, enjoying each other's company. It was so nice to catch up with the people that are closest to us. I had no idea that Brad had a huge surprise planned. If you saw last week's episode, our microphone decided to die on us unexpectedly, leaving a big portion of that video without audio. Well, we still hadn't noticed that camera mic wasn't working when we began filming this episode. We told you our electronics are struggling to keep up with our lifestyle, and we weren't lying.
You guys want me to do a heel collect?
Whoa! So you're probably wondering what we're doing here, and we are camping with our close friends. These are friends that I've had since grade school, so it's really awesome all coming together. And we chose Fern Canyon for our activity today, so that's what we're gonna do. It was great to be back at Fern Canyon. The last time we visited was during the springtime of last year. This time there was definitely more water in the creeks, so we highly recommend bringing water shoes or shoes you can get wet. Most of the trail this time of year does require crossing shallow creeks. The hike through Fern Canyon is 1 mile long and is very doable for all different experience levels. After Fern Canyon, we went to Bluff's beach to chill and eat a snack. Once we finished our snacks, Brad asked if him and I could film a scene before we leave the beach. Before I knew it, he was down on one knee, asking the question I have dreamt he would ask me for years.
Jacob, watch out! Jacob! Jacob, go! No, that way!
It's about time! It finally happened. I said yes, of course.
Jesse, the camera is behind you.
Oh my god! Jacob! Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
Finally got it, Scarlett. Oh my god!
I don't know anything about
I am shaking. I'm so pretty. Though our story together has been running for a long time, we think these days we're living now are some of the best we've had. Without expectation, we are immensely excited for our future. We just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for following our journey so far. But this is only the midway point to Alaska, so like and subscribe to follow our wild journey north.